Hey, what's going on, guys? Danny here with you. Can do a quick price update for Shiba Inu. And as always, this video is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. So in yesterday's video, we were probably somewhere around this area right here. We had talked about how we'd broken out as descending triangle and hit this trend line right here. And we also said if we maybe could, if we could consolidate and maybe even bounce off this trend line, that we might potentially head up to the upside. And as you can see, we did do that. And we also mentioned in the previous video how we had hit our first price target over here on the Fibonacci. That was the 0.27. And as you can see yesterday evening, we did hit our second target. So that was awesome to see. And also we did hit a third target that we had talked about. And we had mentioned that if this happened to be a flag pattern right here, you can see this is our pole right here, and this would be our flag. We mentioned that if we had formed that, and if we did break out of the bullish side, we did get a target. So if we bring this down here all the way to the bottom of the trend line and pull this out to where our breakout point could be right up around here. And you can see we did hit this general area right around here. So it would be somewhere around there. Our target did actually play out, which is awesome to see. All right, so let's go ahead and draw a new Fibonacci and see where we could possibly be heading. I'm going to delete this one out from the other day. All right, head over here to the 15-minute chart. All right, and we're going to take a Fibonacci tool, retracement tool, all the way from the start of our bull run and drag this up here. All right, and take this 0 level and go all the way up to the top of our pattern right there. All right, so somewhere right around there. All right, so you see we did hit this top of the level right there, and we did come back down and retrace and get our key levels right here. So of course we have the 0.28 right here, the 0.5, and then our 0.618, which is our golden Fibonacci area right there. We are very close to hitting. You can see we actually did come break through, and we actually looks like we could have a double bottom pattern right here. We did come up and retrace and come back down and hit this new trend line right there. So that could be a bullish sign where we start heading back up. All right, so if we do happen to break through here again and go a little lower, I do believe we might hit the 0.618 area. I don't believe we'll go any lower because this is a key resistance area over on our Fibonacci. So hopefully we'll start getting a bounce here. And looks like we actually could be forming a pattern right here. Let me draw this out and see what we were looking at. All right, so over here on the short term on the 15-minute chart, looks like we could be forming a falling wedge. So somewhere like that. And draw the other side. All right, or it actually could be, this actually could be another flag pattern right here. And as you can see, this is our flag pole, and this would be our flag. And generally, when we do come down, that is more of a bullish sign that will break out to the top. All right, but let's go ahead and look at our Fibonacci retracement and see where we could be heading. All right, so our first target, of course, let's draw this out really quick. So if this is a true flag pattern, then we'll drag that from the bottom to the top. And drag this out to maybe our breakout area right here. This would put us probably around the top of our trading that we had a couple 15, 30, 45 minutes ago. And actually, excuse me, more like an hour or two, but that would put us around the 43, 45 area. All right, and if we eventually we will start breaking up, these will be our next target areas. So our next target area, of course, we will have to break through this resistance line again. But once we break through there, our next target area will be the 0.27. That's at the 49.41 area. And the next one will be the 0.618. That is around the 55.39 area. And of course, we will be heading there soon anyway, because we have broken out of this huge resistance line right here, which does now act as a support level. And we do have all those patterns that we talked about a couple days ago where we are way up here. And anyway. All right, so I do believe this is actually a bullish pattern as well, because we just mentioned a second ago that this is a possible double bottom. And we do want to break this trend line right here. That is if we start breaking out through here, then that will be a bullish sign. We want to break this line right there. But let's go over here and check out our RSIs and see how we are looking. All right. So over here on the 15-minute chart, the RSI is sitting right around 37. As you see, the stochastic has come down and corrected, and we will be heading back up here shortly. All right. And also looks like we still have this bearish pattern that showed up yesterday. So this was our bearish divergence, as you can see yesterday. So that was lower lows on the RSI, and we were creating higher highs over here on the price chart. So you can see that right there. So that's a strong bearish pattern. As you see, we did drop down here. So that looks like we have already played out on that. And over here on the hourly, drag this out a little more. All right, so of course over here on the hourly, we still had that bearish divergence that did play out, as you can see right here. And see, the RSI currently is sitting right around the 43 area. The stochastic has come down, and hopefully we'll head back up here in the next hour or so. So that is a good bullish sign right there. Over here on the 4-hourly, we have come back down a little bit on the RSI. We're currently sitting around the 60 area. And we do have a little bit of a support level right here, so we may get a bounce and head back up. RSI stochastic, of course, is facing downward. And right here at that level, if we do get a bounce, then we will see this start facing back upward. And of course, we are on the very key level right here on our resistance line. That's a major, major resistance line. So we hopefully will just get a bounce right there. Over here on the daily. So over here on the daily, RSI is currently sitting around the 72 area. And stochastic, as you can see, is still starting to climb upward. So that's a good sign as well. We do have all this area. So even with that, even after this pump right here, looks like we could even go way farther up and still have room to go. That's awesome to see. All right, so let's check out the 5-minute pattern, see if we got anything new going on. All right, so we did get this bounce right here. Hopefully we will continue up and break through this trend line right here. And if we do break through that, of course, again, that will be a very bullish sign. So hopefully we did get our double bottom bounce right here, and we're heading upward. But we will wait and see how this pattern does play out. But again, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. And please make sure you do like and subscribe, and have a good evening. All right, thanks. Take care.